Hey everybody, this is Mike again. We're cooking pinto beans and cornbread tonight for dinner. And these are southern style pinto beans. And don't take a lot of ingredients. We got garlic. I'm gonna mince it up, chop it up, whatever. White onion. Some other seasonings. We're using these pork ribs we got from the butcher that were nothing but pretty much fat, but you can use anything you want. Ham hock. If you're not on pork, you can use turkey necks, chicken necks. You can use whatever you want. You don't even have to use any meat. You can only use chicken broth, beef broth, whatever you want to use in your preference or what you have at the time. We have these beef ribs left over, or pork ribs, so that's what I'm using. And all you do is chop your onion up. It's going to have a tablespoon chili powder, about a teaspoon cumin powder, teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon garlic powder. But you don't season your beans until after they cook. We're doing a pound of dry beans, and with a pound of dry beans you have two methods. You can soak them the night before, or which we did, parboil. You take the dry beans, put them in about 10 cups of water, boil them for 2 minutes, let them soak for an hour, and then they're ready to cook. And they'll take about a good hour and a half to finish cooking when you're done. But here's our beans pre-soaked, ready to go. You're going to want to put your onion in, your garlic in. Then you want to make sure your beans are just covered with water. Just enough to where they're covered. That's all you need. And you want to keep some warmed up on the side, so while the process of cooking the beans, if they do get low in water, just add a little bit of hot water. And you want to make sure it's hot so you don't shock the beans and restart the cooking process. You want to keep it going once you start. So we got our onion, garlic, water. We're going to go ahead, throw our pork in. Go ahead and put some salt and pepper in there. About a teaspoon of each. Now we're going to go put this on the stove and cook them for about a good hour, hour and a half. And we'll be back. Okay, here's how we're going to do the cornbread. We're going to put 2/3 cup milk, 2/3 self-rising flour, 2 to 3 tablespoons sugar, 2/3 cup self-rising cornmeal, 2 eggs. I'm going to mix it all together. One bowl. Same time. There we go. We'll mix it. But whatever pan you use, I use cast iron in most everyday cooking that I cook, because I love cast iron skillets, pots, Dutch ovens, whatever. But you can use anything you want. You can put these in little muffin cupcakes. bake them that way. You can do whatever you want, but this is a sweet style cornbread, southern style cornbread. Just mix it till it's equally mixed. And we're going to put butter in our skillet and throw it in the oven. You want it that consistency. That's what you'll put in your skillet or your muffin pan, whatever you prefer. Just butter your skillet. And pour your cornbread in. Bake it at 400 degrees for approximately 15 to 25 minutes, depending on your oven and where you're at. We'll be right back. Get the cornbread baked. We'll pull the beans off, and we're about ready to eat. Okay, here's our pinto beans taken off the oven. Open them up, see what we got. Smells good. Man, yummy. Okay, so here's those ribs I was telling you all about that really were fat. They weren't even ribs, but that's where I got sold them as. Didn't want to waste them, so. See how that one's all fat, but this one has a little meat. I'm going to cut that meat out. And that meat. See, it's all fat. This one has some meat. And that's all fat. This is all fat. All that's fat. But this meat, I'm actually going to keep. And chop that meat up. And this meat, put back in the beans. All this fat, I don't think you should waste anything on anything. And all this right here is fat. Remember fat? My dog is gonna get her a nice dessert tonight. But we're gonna get these beans cooked down for 10 more minutes with the meat, and only the meat, and mix everything up. And then we'll get our cornbread. It's coming right out of the oven, and we're ready to eat dinner. Okay, we're back with everything. Pulled the beans off, put the cornbread out of the oven, got my plate. Let's take the lid off of our beans. Woo! Smells so good. At this moment, You can add salt and pepper to whoever's liking. There's a lot of people nowadays, they complain about, oh, it's too much salt, too much pepper. Oh, well, you can't appease everybody and every meal you cook on their level of salt you use. So this is a type recipe. You do cook with some salt, a little salt at the beginning, but at the end, let whoever is eating salt their food. You can throw a little salt or extra pepper. It's up to you. But we're going to dive right in. Put a little butter on our cornbread while it's hot so it melts. That's a big key. You want to serve fresh food. Hot food. So, got the butter on. It's ready to serve. There you go. Pinto beans, cornbread. It's the best food in the world. There you go. Clean plate. Awesome dinner. Totally full. Gotta try it. It's a good, delicious recipe.